Hey guys, it's Steph and I'm back today with a journal flip through. This is my second journal, completely filled. I have written many other journals, of course, but this is the one that is actually completely full. So I thought that I would go ahead and go through it with you guys. I am holding my phone in my hand, so it is going to be one-handed, but we're going to try it here. So inside, you see, it took me a very long time to do it, but I have some post-it notes in here, and then some stuff I have in here is my dance team picture, a picture of me when I got my driver's license, a letter from one of my pen pals. Hold on, there we go. This is from my May. I'm not quite sure how she pronounces her name. And then I just have some random pictures, like, of the dance team, you know, us performing. My friend, or my cousin Chris's wedding. And here's another few pictures of them. A couple more of us dancing. A couple more of us dancing. Another picture of his wedding. And then these are little note cards that I get from my boss. And this was my cousin Hannah's graduation announcement. This was my cousin Camden's save the date card. And then I have this little thing here for my birthday that I received from Lisetta and Janelle when I worked there. They worked with me about a year ago. And then I have my friend Taylor's obituary when she passed away. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lay this over here till I'm ready. 1 second. Excuse me, guys. Woo! Okay. So when you open up to the front cover, I just have a couple other, like, birthday cards and things like that. So this started New Year's Eve. Just a lot of writing. I was in a really big writing mood at this point. So just a lot of writing. As you can see, I was angry and upset in this writing. You could tell the writing is different. This is actually the anniversary of my mom's death. And on top of that, this is also the day in 2018 that my beautiful kitty died. So I have that in there. And some more pictures of me and him. Then I got my Valentine from my husband and just wrote more about things. This is just a favorite planner accounts thing if you guys want to take a glance at that. Definitely go follow all these people on Instagram if you haven't already. And then this is when I got a boudoir shoot done. These are the ones that aren't as racy. There are a few more here, as you can see. And then this was when I got on the line dance team, and these were like ideas for shirts that I wanted. Some pictures of me and Erica at Fright Farm in 2018 and at Trans-Allegheny in 2018. Just some more writing. This was Thanksgiving of 2018. This was Christmas of 2018. This was my attempt at drawing the Grinch when we went to see him. And then I put some Christmas cards in here. This is from my friend Sarah, which is the Library of Sarah, and Mary, my friend Mary. I'll link both of their channels below. This was just some more Christmas pictures. I always keep wrapping paper from Sarah's gifts that she sends me every year. And this is the first dance team party I ever got to go to. Some more pictures. This is Fab 5 prompts when the Nerd Journals and Megan were doing that. And these are just some of the challenges that I did. This was my first performance on the dance team, Fairmont State. Here's some pictures. Whoops. This was when I won tickets to the Oak Ridge Boys. I got to see the Oak Ridge Boys in concert. Spring journal tag. Oh my God, sisters. This is when I got the James Charles palette, and I just put that in there. This was my first dance team picture time. This was when my cousin Hannah graduated. June journal challenge. This is my collage for the color yellow and orange. Butterflies. Sunglasses. Currently reading. Cute little mermaid I tried to draw. Lighthouse. Another little collage of the color green. Poetry splash. Some more pictures from my cousin's wedding. This is just part of the June journal challenge I did this year. This is one of my favorite spreads. This is the June favorites. I was loving Black Mirror at that point, so this is like the 3 episodes of Black Mirror. I also loved Murder Mystery. My favorite drink at that time was Smirnoff Iceberry Blast. I love Shoney's Breakfast. At this time, Gabby Hanna was killing it with the 2-way mirror. I absolutely loved her entire album, so that's why that's in here. And these were some of my favorite like facial stuff. This is just a page that's in my journal. This is about farmers market, picnic, summer solstice prayer. I wrote that because I really, really liked that. This was my summer playlist, if you guys want to take a glance at that. I do really still love all of these songs. Minus, maybe, Camila Cabello. I don't really listen to her much anymore, but there's whatever. My cousin Josh helped me with this page. He drew these stars for me. Feather. It's my summer collages. Sorry, I'm cutting you guys off there a little bit. And then I started the July challenge. This is a spread that I did about my pride and my family and my America, things like that, that I got a lot of hate on, but whatever. Some wishes I have. Best friends. This was my grandma and my pap's anniversary, so I celebrated that. With some pictures of them when they first met a couple years ago, and then just recently. I did this weird collage here with like, it actually wasn't meant to be like this painting. These are chalk pens, as you can see. The chalk still comes off. But it was meant to be like stamped with shotgun shells, and it wasn't working. So I just decided to do this like weird thing. Whatever. This is a day that I felt really shitty, so I just drew a picture of me crying. Here's some 10 facts about me that I wrote. This is when Eric and I went to see Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. I won tickets to see Wrestling Under the Stars, so this is from that. And here's some pictures from that. My last performance this year, or yeah, technically this year, was Garrett County Fair. This you can't even see the tickets anymore, but we went to see Scary Stories as well. This I'm writing about a sermon that really spoke to me in church, and I just wrote this about it. This was when Eric and I got our new truck. And we also went to the, this castle, Petru's Castle, and we also went to this, like, botanical garden, and I got pictures of these beautiful butterflies and some really beautiful flowers. This was actually the day that Tay died. I did a little collage of her and wrote about her. This was just a bracelet that I was in the hospital. I meant to write about, but I felt like I didn't want to write about it, so I haven't yet. I may come back to this story because this was a really bad time when I was in the hospital, so I may come back to this and write in it, but I don't know if I will or not. Alright, so this is getting into Halloween and things like that. It is my favorite thing ever, so I wrote about going to see It Chapter 2. Absolutely love Pennywise, anything about it, especially Bill Skarsgård, top-notch actor. Okay, so this gets into October. This was the October challenge. This is my story about Mothman. This is actually like my picture of Mothman. I know, I'm a greatest artist, right? And this was when we went to Fright Farm. These are just the prompts that I tried to follow as close as possible, so I printed these pictures out at work. This is my favorite fall tea. Josh and I went to see the Addams Family movie. Just wrote a fall haiku and did this weird drawing. Fright Farm trip. Favorite scary horror story is Slender Man. And it was also foxes, so that's why it looks weird. This was a bad day. I was really sick. I was sick for a while. These are the most haunted hotels in America. I decided to draw this little hedgehog, but it is the most haunted places in America. This was this fall festival that Josh and I went to. Whoop. This was a party I went to. This is a flashback entry. I went to a 1920s murder mystery party. It was so great. This is a story about a guy I grew up with. Actually shot and killed a guy, and now he's going to jail. So I thought that it was something that I should write about in my journal, because it was a crazy story. This was a follow-up. He turned himself in. So these are my pen swatches that I do in the back of my journal and everything, and that is the end of my journal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this journal flip through. I hope it wasn't too long. I don't normally do these kind of things, so I hope it's good. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!